And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked.
Well, what happened was that second inning, we got our asses kicked. In that second inning, we just got our ass totally kicked. After that, we couldn't do diddly-poo offensively, couldn't get a hit with a man in scoring position, couldn't manufacture runs, couldn't drive in runs, couldn't get ahead in the count. We sucked. That game, after the first inning, we sucked. Pitchers couldn't get ahead in the count. Every time the Nationals hit the ball, they scored runs. We got our asses totally kicked in that game. That's what it boiled down to. It was a horseshit performance. Horseshit. I'm totally embarrassed and totally ashamed. Coaching did a horrible job. The players did a horrible job. We got our asses kicked. That's what it boiled down to. Stunk. Completely sucked.
Swing, there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye.
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis all the way to the wall. Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. Here it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over.
And what is up, everyone? There was with my Jim Moore impression, but actually it was all on point. The Giants today did not have it. Got started on the right foot. Everything was looking just fantastic. Just fantastic. And shit just fell apart. Hayden Birdsong looked good in the first, just completely fell apart in the second inning. And from that point on, Giants didn't have much to offer offensively. Could not get a hit with a runner in scoring position today. Good day from Fitzgerald. I mean, we know he's going to show up. A couple of nice hits, but the Giants end up going 1 for 14 with runners in scoring position. 1 for 14, as opposed to the Nationals, who go 7 for 18, and that's the difference in this baseball game right here. Yeah, the pitching wasn't great today. Giants could not get ahead in the count. Every single batter, it seemed like, got ahead in the count for the Nationals. Hayden Birdsong, after that first inning, was just lost it completely. And the bullpen wasn't much better today. Taylor Rogers come in, he struck out his first guy, looked good, and then after that looked terrible. James Wood is just a killer. That guy's a machine. He gets 2 big hits today, scores a couple runs as well. Actually, he scored 4 runs today. Looking at the box score here, 4 runs from just Wood. 2 walks, 2 hits. Obviously, a couple of bombs today. Ruiz goes deep, Wood goes deep, Abrams goes deep, and the Giants lose the game. But we have super chats. We have a super chat, so we're going to break it down, and I'm going to get to as many comments as I can. And there it is from Corona Accounting Solution. Simply put, oh no, we suck again.
Oh no, we suck again.
And that is $4.99. And Randy Runolfson keeping the streak alive, but I'm gone. Can't relive this game. Piss on it. I'm going to bed. I piss on the motherfucker. Yeah, life. Yes, 100%. But I want to thank everyone for being here. Nick Chaplin, by Victor, this is below mediocre. Best rotation in baseball. My whitest clouds. Ass. Well, not today. Casey Jones. What's up, Tommy Ugsley? This is a failed season. We're not making the playoffs. We gave the game away. We gave them the freaking game. Schmidt for a pack of M&Ms. For a pack of M&Ms. For a pack of M&Ms. Keeping it real. And speaking of M&Ms, what? Hold on one second. A pack of M&Ms. Here we go. Say one nice thing about M&M.
Say three nice things.
Three nice things
about Eminem.
They come in a package that you can carry wherever
Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Kind of low on the volume. Tommy Ugsley. Michael, we got destroyed. No kidding with Robert. Flores tap, says Tommy Hugsley. I'm going to watch some LLWS. Joe Boyd says we have a right to be frustrated. We had the game won and the team blew it. Michael Roeder, you are completely wrong. What did Michael Roeder say? What could he be wrong about? Flores is out for the season. Breaking news. Flores is out for the season. You're up 4-0 in the first inning. You would hope to win that game. Calm down, Eric. Promising start goes right into the crapper. Ken Moseanco, 1 for 12 runners in scoring position, losing record again, unacceptable. Yeah, today the Giants go 1 for 14, even worse, 1 for 14. A really bad game today. I mean, Conforto had a great game. A couple of guys showed up, and it's not like the Giants didn't get hits today. They got 9 hits. I mean, could be better, but you got 9 hits. Got a hit per inning, average hit per inning. For a while, there was no 1, 2, 3 innings until finally. I don't think the Giants pitching threw one single 1, 2, 3 inning the entire game. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think there was 1, 2, 3 inning this entire game. The Nationals just stayed on the base paths today, and the Giants. It just wasn't their day today. But like I said, hey, coming into the series, said we can win this series 500 for a whole single day. Shocker, typical. Got to get back to 500. You lose tomorrow, and it's really, really bad. The mummy ain't it, Eric. Mummy Melvin. Get rid of Melvin. The thing that's hard to understand is how does Farhan say we have the best rotation of baseball, then we have 2 rookies in the 4 and 5. You simply can't know what's going to happen with it. Well, Birdsong had some good starts. I don't want to blame the weather, but it was hot. It was humid. That's always tougher for pitchers, but it's the same game for the Nationals as well. It was the same game for the Nationals, and Gore is a young guy as well. He throws 5 innings. He battled a little bit harder and deeper into the game than Birdsong did, so he gets through 5, and then Derek Law comes in and shuts the Giants down for 2 innings. Old friend. Derek Law still around? Holy crap. Derek Law was on this team back in 2016. Derek Law was on this team maybe even before then. Let's see, when did he make his Major League debut? 2016. He made his big league debut in 2016. He's been in the Giants organization since 2011. Since we traded for Carlos Beltran. That's how long he's been around. And he came in today and dominated. The mummy ain't it. Eric, why do you look happy? Your team lost, dude. Do I look happy? I have no clue what you're talking about. Someone tells me, calm down, Eric. And then someone else tells me I look happy. I don't know what is going on. DFA, every lousy pitcher in the bullpen. I did see Flores out for the season. Michael and Joe, I care about both of your opinions. I agree with you, Joe. They melt in your mouth. Yes, want to say 3 nice things about Eminem. I love Mariah Carey after that. I'm not like a big fan or anything. I don't know anything about her. I've heard that she's kind of not the nicest person. I don't know if that's true. But when it has her say 3 nice things about Eminem, and I don't know, and she goes, you can put it comes in a bag so you can carry around. That was one of the funniest moments I've ever seen. See, my problem with what Farhan is that he must assume we are stupid and don't understand baseball. The statement assumes we don't realize that he was gaslighting us. Insulting, in my opinion. $2 super chat. If this is the best rotation, I'm Peter Pan. Tommy Ugsley, thank you for that $2 right there. Helps out more than it seems like. And here's another one by Victor One. If this is the best rotation in baseball, then I'm a woman. Well, evidently, if you would like to be a woman, just say it, and boom, it's the case. That's what I'm told by Victor. But thank you for that $2 super chat right there. Helps out a ton. Well, let's go and break this one down and talk about how those 11 runs came across the board. And basically, it all started. Well, Giants got things started. And I thought we got this after the first inning. It's first inning. But I felt confident that the Giants were going to make it 2 games above 500, and we were going to never get back to 500 again. Instead, we dropped below 500, or not 2 games above, but I thought we would get to 1 game above 500 and then never drop to 500 again. Instead, we lose and drop back below 500. But Elliot Ramos got it started in the first inning with what is known as a big fly. And here it is, 478 feet for Elliot Ramos.
Ramos to right center field and deep. And this one is gone. Elliot Ramos must be feeling good. That's the Ramos swing. And this one.
How does nobody make the catch? How does nobody make the catch on that? So here's the ball. They're just standing there. Look at the orange guy in the orange shirt. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, okay. It landed pretty deep up there. Okay, so I ain't gonna blame the guy in the orange shirt, but this guy in the brown shirt, he should have been up and moving. Come on, guys. We need to play better defense out there in the seats. Anyway, at that point in time, the Giants take a 1-0 lead. Chappie walks. Canna gets hit by a pitch, and it's Michael Conforto who stepped up to the plate and did this.
And he drives that one out last night's game. And he drives that one out to deep right center field. It is gone. Michael Conforto was not waiting around. My goodness, what a shot that was. A 3-run homer, the second Giants home run of the first inning. And it's 4-0.
Well,
last night's
hey,
game.
look again. Boom!
He drives that one out to deep right center field. It is gone. Michael Conforto.
So a big fly there makes it 4-0 Giants. And we're feeling good. We're feeling good. It was a quick top of the or bottom of the first, and I mean relatively quick bottom of the first. There was a base hit from Juan Yepes, but looked fine. It was no big deal. Birdsong comes out for the second. James Wood immediately triples. Then Blankenhorn grounded out, run came home 4-1. No biggie, right? Call, walks. Vargas walks. Young base hit 4-2, and then C.J. Abrams with the bomb to right field, and just like that, the Nats go on top 5-4. And that was in the second. In the bottom of the third, they tacked on 2 more on the Keibert Ruiz bomb, make it 6-4. And then Alex Call with a double and RBI, 7-4. And the game is starting to get out of hand. The Giants were able to add just 1 more in the fourth on a base hit from Ramos, made it 7-5. But after that point, it was all Nationals. They scored in the bottom of the 6th inning on a Alex Call double. He looked great today. In the bottom of the 8th inning, scored a couple more. Ruiz had another double. Wood went deep, and the Nationals took an 11-5 lead. The Giants had no chance and went relatively quietly in the 9th, although Tyler Fitzgerald did hit a double, and Fitzgerald had 2 hits today, brought his average up to 317, OPS over 1,000. He's still, he didn't hit his daily home run, but he is having a tremendous season. Giants got some hits, but couldn't hit with runners on. It's same old story. 1 for 14, 1 for 4, 1 hit, 1 goddamn hit. Oh, 1 gosh darn hit. You can't say goddamn on YouTube. God, don't worry, nobody's watching anyway. A little late for trades, Rothberg. Is it me or can I have a huge forehead? Very, very probable he does. I don't want to, I don't want to be mean, but if Jason Corona said it, we could pretty much take it to the bank. But I can't really tell from the photographs. He doesn't look too, maybe with the hat off though. Maybe with the hat off, who knows? But Mark Canha done pretty well so far in his short Giants career, although today he went 0 for 3, did get on base, scored a run, and a couple of strikeouts here, but I think he reached on an error. Nationals did make a couple of errors today. But, I mean, all told, just a disappointing game. But what did I say? Giants, it would be nice to get some sweeps. If the Giants can win 3 out of 4, I said I'd be happy. We got 2 more games. We got a game tomorrow, and we got a game on Thursday. Giants win those two, and I'm perfectly content with this series. So I told you, lose a game, and I'm fine. I'm not happy about it, but Schmidt is terrible. Greg Gayton. Lose a game, we can still get this done. We can still be okay here. Would you agree we have the 5 best starting pitchers in the league? I'd have to look right now, which there's probably teams that have a better 5, but if they're injured, it doesn't really matter. The Phillies, obviously, and the Mariners are pretty damn good if they're healthy. Let's see, like right now, the Phillies, if we bring up their depth chart, I mean, guys, obviously Suarez is hurt, Taijuan Walker is hurt. Like I said, injuries can affect it. But if they're healthy, Wheeler, Aaron Nola, Ranger Suarez, Taijuan Walker, and then they got some rookies, just like we got some rookies, some young guys. Also look out for the Mariners with Logan Gilbert, Luis Castillo, George Kirby, but who's healthy? I'm not exactly sure. Some of these guys might be on IL and things like that. So looks like they're pretty healthy. Now look at this rotation here. I know they're all righties. Castillo, Kirby, Gilbert, Bryce Miller, and Brian Wu. That's a pretty damn good rotation. That's a damn good rotation. That's comparable. That's comparable. Not to mention the Braves, the O's. I think it'd be a stretch to say the Giants have the best rotation in baseball. I think that most hardcore fans would disagree with that, but it's a solid rotation. I don't know if it's the best, but it's solid. When Conforto homered, he was saluting. That's how you do it. When Conforto homered, he was saluting. Very nice. Ken Moseanco, Seattle has the best rotation. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Big fly from Conforto, but he could have caught that triple. Wasn't backed up either. Idiot ump called phantom ball hitting bat. Almost had a home run. Was it Chapman? Hit one, and I thought it was fair, but they said foul. They checked the replay and said it was foul. So apparently it was foul. I'm going to throw some stats just so everyone has reference. Greg, Giants are in the bottom. Yeah, I mean, if you're in the bottom of ERA, it's hard to say that you have the best rotation. But the thing about what we're saying that is that the rotation has kind of evolved. Nobody would have said the Giants had the best rotation in baseball until all of a sudden Snell started pitching really well. Ray came off the IL and had one really awesome game. Then you had a couple, Webb came out and threw that shutout. And we had a couple of good games from Harrison and Birdsong, but it's just not a big enough sample across the board to make that proclamation. We can make the proclamation, but I don't think very many non-Giants fans would agree with that, because there's teams like the Mariners that have this deep rotation that's been. Bryce Miller's been healthy most of the year. Wu's been healthy most of the year, if not all the year. Then you have Gilbert, Kirby, and Castillo. I think that most baseball fans would say that's a better rotation. It doesn't matter. I don't care who has the best rotation. I care that we win games and get back in the daggone playoffs. That's what I care about. Today we got one hit with a runner in scoring position. One gosh dang hit. What? And the Giants are now 4.5 back. We're going in the wrong direction. The wrong direction. Sure, we're 7-3, but guess what? The Padres won. The Diamondbacks won. The Reds won. The Mets won. There's a lot of teams. And you know what? I never look at the actual wild card standings. Can we actually look at? I'm always looking at it. Let's look at it actually so that we can get a better visualization. This is what we actually need to look at, because we can forget about the division. Giants start to climb back into the division. We'll start looking at that more. But right now, they're 10 games out. So this is where it all counts. And right now, look at how many teams the Giants got a leapfrog. The Cardinals, the Pirates, the Mets, Braves, Padres, and D-backs. 2 West teams are right now in the NL wild card. Mets are knocking on the door. Pirates and Cardinals are getting ready to walk up to the door. Giants, we're still down the street a little bit. We're still down the street. We're not even at the, ready to walk up to the door. We're not even at the house yet. Mets are actually knocking on the door right now. Braves are inside the house, barely. They're right inside the door, and the Padres and D-backs are a little deeper in the house, but not too deep. So anyway, as it is right now, the Reds and Cubs are right there. I'd say the Nats, Miami Marlins, and Colorado Rockies can go ahead and forget about it, especially the Marlins and Rockies. We got Drag Gayton, Giants 22nd in the league in ERA, 9th in earned runs. No hitting my Rangers. Lethal. I would say they might have the 10th best starting rotation. Giants have the best 1 and 2, Snell and Webb. As long as Webb keeps pitching like he has, Big Chapman says Giants are hot garbage. Eric, do you see Encarnacion being on the team next season or the rest of this year? Because the team needs Enema real bad starting in the front office. That is the only way to get better. I would say that there's a 99% chance that he will be in spring training, and he will have every opportunity to make the roster next year after what he's shown so far here in his we'll see. I mean, we still got a whole 2 more months to go in the season, but I would think that Giants are going to hang on to him as long as we have the ability to. For Gerard or Encarnacion for sure. True, Eric. Let's see the end of the season stats, but for sure we're not top pitchers. I mean, just being all the way real. Just keeping it all the way real. I know that there's talk of that. We got the best rotation in baseball. I mean, let's not overhype it. We don't have to have the best rotation in baseball. We just need to win games. What the heck was with Ramos not backing up Conforto in the second inning? Dude got a triple because I know backup. Yeah, we see those kind of mistakes out there. Ramos got to clean that up. I'm not trying to be a downer, just realistic. I love the realism. Love the realism. Thinking of going to the movies. What should I watch? What should I watch? Should I watch Deadpool Wolverine, Trap, or Twisters? Is it true we are playing 500 ball out of the All-Star break? We need to play 600. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to sweep it. We're not doing it. It could be worse. We could be sitting here playing taps right now if the Giants came out of the All-Star break just losing. Okay, so let's go back to the All-Star break. Comes out of the All-Star break. We go to Colorado. We win, what was it, 1 out of 3? We had a rough series there, and it was looking really bad. Rough series against the Dodgers. And then that's when we swept the Rockies right for the trade deadline. And that's that point in time convinced the front office, I think, not to trade Snell, to go for it to some extent. Split the series against the A's. Not great, and would like to win both of those. But, okay, lost a game to the A's. Went to Cincinnati, won the series, but didn't sweep. And now we're in Washington with a chance to win the series, but it won't be a sweep. I could still split the series, too. So I just think Giants really need to start to have some sweep. We just haven't swept enough. You don't have to sweep. You can win series and win series, but we've lost a lot of series. We've gotten swept a few times, and we've failed to sweep anyone. And that's why the Giants are barely hovering around 500, just trying to get there. So we got to win the next 2 against the Nats and honestly sweep the Tigers. In other words, Giants need to win the next 5 in a row, or at least the next 4 in a row. 2 against the Nats and 2 against the Tigers. Subscribe today. They're just teasing us. Damn, I was wondering how Bart was doing. Polish the old trumpet. Anyone knows Joey Bart is a betting average more than Patrick Bailey's struggling a little bit lately. He did make some nice defensive plays today. Some very impressive play. Almost threw out a runner. But yeah, no, not too little, too late, and he's been struggling. He's certainly been struggling. Let's see what the comments are saying. We do need to figure out the player of the game today. Pitching wise, I don't think anyone really is in the running. Offense, Ramos, Conforto. I'll put out the poll. put out the poll. Yeah, we'll check out the schedule here shortly. Bailey, how are you getting tired, Bailey? Baseball, man. This is baseball. Let's freaking go. Okay. Here comes the poll for the player of the game. I believe I know who it'll be today, but we got to give the people the final choice. And here it comes. The poll is out. Make your selections immediately, and we will find out the player of the game today. There's no getting tired in baseball. That was awful. I think you're awesome. LDO, I'm out before I get muted for having an opinion that's different than a moderator again. Peace. No need to go. You ain't gonna get muted, I don't think. But thank you for showing up, LDO, with making an appearance. LDO making on a brief appearance. Eric, how is our September schedule looking? I said I would check it out. Let's see. Didn't watch the game. Aviles going with Conforto. I mean, Conforto did drive in the most runs. And a $2 shot from Jim Thoroughkill. Didn't see the streak chat. Thank you so much, Jim Thoroughkill. And yes, the streak continues. Much appreciated right there. All righty. I'm so tired. I am so freaking tired. Thank you so much, Jim Thoroughkill. Those super chats all add up. We got a $4.99, then another that's 10. Tommy Huxley makes 12. Bye Victor makes 14, and Jim Thoroughkill makes 16 big ones. It is super helpful. It really is. You know, to make $16 in a video, you got to get upwards of you know, tens of over 10,000 views. I know. Trust me, the ad revenue doesn't pay a whole ton. So, we're trying to get it going in the Humm Baby Baseball channel, and you guys are keeping this channel afloat. What are we talking about again? The September schedule. The Giants will be taking on the Detroit Tigers and Atlanta Braves at home. Day off, head to Oakland Coliseum, the beautiful Oakland Coliseum that's in really good shape and not dilapidated at all. And then we'll head back to Oracle to take on the White Sox for 3 games. Then there'll be a day off. And then it's off to a place called Seattle. Super peaceful town with no problems whatsoever. Then there's a day off. We'll head off to Milwaukee for 3 against the Brewers. And then we run into September back home against the Miami Marlins. Day off. 3 against the Diamondbacks over in Arizona. That's in September 3rd to the 5th. That's going to be a tough series. Oh, actually, that's at home. Apologize. That's at home. And then we head off to San Diego down south. Okay, take on them for 3. Day off. 3 against the Brew Crew at home. 3 against the Padres at home. Day off. This is getting tough. Brewers, Padres, D-backs, and then off for 3 at Baltimore. Off for 3 at Kansas City. They're having a great year. 3 at Arizona. They're having a better year than we are. National League champs. And then the Cardinals come for 3. Maybe Brandon Crawford could play his last MLB game at Oracle Park. That would be somewhat fitting. If Brandon Crawford can make it till September without getting DFA'd, he'll play his. Has he gotten DFA'd? I'm literally am just waiting for Brandon Crawford to get DFA'd. I shit you not. I don't know how he's making it through the season. I have no idea how he's making it through the season. It's actually impressive. It's actually impressive. He's hitting 179. I don't know what the Cardinals are doing because, but hey, if he gets to play one last game at Oracle Park, that'll be a nice fitting to the end of his career because I don't think he'll be playing next year. But look, man, that's why I said August is everything. August is everything. We're not going to make the playoffs if you don't win in August. We're not going to go 500 in September. We'll go 500 at best in September. This stretch is everything. That's why I said got to get some sweeps right now. You have to sweep the A's in Oakland, and you have to sweep the White Sox. The White Sox haven't won a game since Carter was in office. You have to win you have to sweep the White Sox. Eric, we need to put Ramos in a corner. He can't play center. Lee would have saved some runs tonight. Keeping it real. San Francisco and Berkeley hook up, give birth to twins. Portland and Seattle. It's rough, Paul, and I see exactly what you're saying. We're still here. We're live. We're going deep. We're going deep. We're going deep into this one. And I just don't understand what's the word I'm looking for? Where is the urgency in this team? You cannot lose games. You just can't lose games. So here's what has to happen. Giants need to win the next two, sweep the Tigers. I mean, I'll take 2 out of 4 against the Braves. I'm not going to be greedy against the Braves. Then you need to sweep the A's and sweep the White Sox. There it is. That's what needs to happen from now. So in other words, if you want to lose some games against the Nationals and the Tigers and the Sox, then you better beat the Braves. So I don't care where those wins come from, but I'm saying 2 losses from the 7th to the 21st. Not 2 losses or 2 losses. I'm going to allow 2 losses from the 7th to the 21st. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games. You need to go 12-2. You need to go 12-2 over the next 14. Is that possible? Is that possible? Can we go 12-2? I'll give them one more loss. I'll give them one more loss. I'll say 11-3. Edward, 11-3. Stop asking for taps when we lose a game. That's getting old. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. I don't know if people don't get it. Even if what I just said doesn't happen, it doesn't mean you're going to play taps. Taps is depends on really more than anything the standings. If there wasn't expanded playoffs, we'd have been played taps. Here's the thing. It's August 6th. There's 2 months left, and the Giants are 4.5 back. That's why I'm not playing taps. No other reason. No other reason. They're too close to play taps. Taps means it's done. Taps means it's done. We're just doing the post-game shows as a what's the word for you're doing it just because you have to. It's paperwork. You're just doing it because it's required, but it doesn't really mean anything. What's the word I'm looking for? Taps is in September. Yikes, I want a Lamborghini. Lucky numbers. The Padres and D-backs are good teams. Yes, a formality. It's a complete formality. If I play taps, which I haven't yet. So this is not a formality. This is real. This is real. This is real. And I'm not playing taps if the Giants are 4 games back, 4.5 back with 2 months to play. Now, I'll say this. If there's a week left in the season and the Giants are 4.5 back, we play taps. We'll play taps. Giants aren't going to get back in it, especially if they're not playing well. If they're losing games and not playing well, and you're 4.5 back with a week left, sure, we'll play taps. You want a Lambo? I saw the dumbest video in the history of YouTube. Let's see if I can find it. I found a reaction to it. I didn't find the actual video, but they'll play the video. Check this kid out.
If you're a guy in your 20s and you don't have a Lamborghini, you should actually sit down and have like a serious discussion with yourself as to why you don't have a Lambo.
Yep.
Because it's
That kid said if you're 20 and you don't own a Lambo, you need to sit down and have a serious discussion with yourself. Okay, bro. So if I'm 44 and don't have a Lambo, what does that mean? I was a complete failure in life. I was a complete failure. But did he ever stop to think? Maybe someone who's 20 doesn't want a Lambo. Maybe they're not dumb enough to spend money on a Lambo when a Chevy Cruze can get them around just fine or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're not dumb enough to spend how much is a Lambo? 300 grand on a car to get from point A to point B. I would argue if you're 20 and you have a Lambo, there's a good chance that was a stupid purchase. Not guaranteed. Maybe you could afford it, but for a lot of people, they probably paid a little too much. Thank you, Corona. Thank you so much. Dumbest thing I ever heard. Dumbest thing I ever heard. And we've heard some dumb stuff in our time. All of us here who are here we've all heard some dumb stuff, but that one is up there. That one is up there. I don't know what those guys. Yeah, I don't know what those guys said about it, but thank you for being here, Tacoma, baby. Lambo Leap. Keeping it real, 100. But the Giants got some work to do, and I genuinely believe that we can't lose more than 2, maybe 3 games over the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games. Because the thing about it is, after that stretch, there's no more easy series. The easiest series, I think, might be the Marlins. That's it. Look at these teams. Mariners, tough. Brewers, tough. D-backs, tough. Padres, tough. Brewers again. Padres again. Orioles, extremely tough. Royals in Kansas City, Kauffman Stadium. I might be there for that. Tough. D-backs in the desert. Tough. And then 3 more against the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are never easy. Giants always struggle. You know, they will win some and lose some, but the Cardinals, regardless of what their record might be, are never an easy team to beat. Matter of fact, the Cardinals this year are 58 and 56, so I can't talk trash when they have a better record than the Giants. And right now, they are closer to a playoff spot than the Giants, and that's how important that series is going to be. We have no more easy series after that White Sox series. So these next few series are everything. And tomorrow and the next day are huge. You can't even live in a Lamborghini. I can promise you I'll never own a Lambo. Bro, don't talk like that. No, I'm not saying I'll never have money. I don't know. Well, obviously I have some money, but you know what I mean when I say that. Maybe someday I'll be able to afford one. But even if I could afford one, I'm not going to buy one. Because I use my car to get places. I don't want the attention on me. I don't want to worry about someone trying to steal it. I don't want to worry about people coming and talking to me about it. I just want to drive around where I want to go and the down low. You know what I'm saying? My little Chevy Sonic, my little Ford Econoline. So I'll never have a Lambo. I can win the lottery, which I won't because I don't really play, but I could win the lottery tomorrow. I shit you not. You don't believe me or not believe me. I can win the lottery tomorrow. Say it's a $500 million. I'll be here for the post-game show with my Chevy Sonic out front. I ain't going to buy a new car. I mean, I will eventually, probably sooner than I would have, but I'm not just going to immediately go buy a new car. Chevy Sonic's good. I'm good with Dumb and Dumber scooter. I need a flying car that looks like a saucer and can also be a submarine, amphibious. Very good. Sitting. Oh, that's a good song. Sitting by the dock of the bay. That's a good song. I've never played it. Otis Redding, never played it. Not sure if I can play it. Actually, my guitar's a little bit out of tune. We're out of tune right here. Thank you for all the support. We're going a little long today. We got to get some. We got to just get our spirits back up for tomorrow, and we will check out who's pitching tomorrow. That's a big deal. Good Lord. That note sounded sour. It's kind of weird because it was not even compared to another note. It was just by itself. It still sounded bad. And this thing just, I feel like Cat must have messed with the tuning here. This thing is way off base. Way off base. I had a Trans Am and got all the attention for just that. Oh yeah, I mean exactly. I get a little bit of attention because I got hail damage all over my vehicle's got serious hail damage. So I go, everyone's like, "Damn, what happened to your car?" I would buy a Honda Rebel for $5,000 brand new and would still get the same place a Lambo would take me. Exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I won the lottery, yeah, I'd be getting a new car sooner than I would have. But not tomorrow, not in a month. It just means like when my car starts to get worn out, like really bad, and starts the repairs start piling up, maybe then I'll just buy a new car. Where as a not winning the lottery, I'm gonna try to run that thing to the ground. Wouldn't mind having an Earth Rover. Eric, you have something better than a Lambo. You have a van down by the river. It's all about room for the ladies. At least your Cat. Great show. Peace out. Thank you guys so much. Basura day to day for sure. In the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll away again. I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, watching time go away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Very nice. Yeah, that's a nice song here. I'll practice that one. Get it a little bit better. But yeah, don't need the attention. Literally don't need the attention. And that's just me. I know for a fact. I'm not saying like I wouldn't buy anything. I would probably, invest in a home if I won the lottery and upgrade there. But my cars are fine. My cars are working good. There's no reason to change them. No reason to change them. But also, I would definitely buy a stake in the San Francisco Giants. Might just buy the whole team and fix this situation. Thank you guys so much. Zendava, the Karaoke Connection, Manny Aviles Jr., Chris Brady. Oh, yeah, we got to do the preview for tomorrow. What's on deck? What's on deck brought to you by Under Armour. Make sure. Under Armour. Did Buster Posey wear Under Armour at one point? I think he was. I think Buster Posey wore Under Armour and had a sponsorship with them. Yeah. The actress. Right here we got Buster Posey with the Under Armour. Zendava, wake up Giants. So tomorrow the Giants will be taking on the Nationals in Game 3 of the series. Vital game. You lose tomorrow and you can't win the series. You're looking for a split against the Nationals, and it's starting to think this is not a serious playoff contender. If we can't win these games, what are we going to do in September? It is Blake Snell against Irvin. What's his first name again? Jake Irvin. Jake Irvin, big guy, strong guy, out of Oklahoma. He'll be pitching tomorrow for the Nats, taking on Blake Snell. 1-3, 4.29 earned run average, but those numbers are deceptive because he has been fantastic, coming off a no-hitter. And I'm going to go ahead and say that Blake Snell won't throw another no-hitter, but he will be solid, and the Giants will take it by the score of 6-1 tomorrow. Mark it down. Remind me if I get it right. 6-1 tomorrow. And today's player of the game, let's find out who it is. I hope y'all voted. It is Michael Conforto with 50% of the vote. Player of the game, Michael Conforto. 22 votes. Thank you for playing. I do appreciate everybody. Trans Am 1984. A classic. A classic. Shout out to Buster Posey. I know, I'd like to get an old car sometime, maybe. I mean, I have an old van. I'd like to get an old car. Classic car like that to drive occasionally. I'd like to have like my daily driver, my van, and then like a classic car someday. As for now, we'll just have the van and the daily driver. Fitzy going deep. Oh yeah, definitely Fitzy goes deep tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Buster Posey, if you're still interested, like literally Buster Posey could come. I believe Buster Posey could come out of retirement today and still play. He's only 37 years of age. I think he could still get it done. Buster, you're probably all healed up. We need you, bro. Have a great day. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, and we will talk to you tomorrow after the game. See you then. Tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Let's go, Giants. It's going to be an orange October. We will see you in the playoffs. We ain't playing. Let's go finish up off these Nats and win the next two. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Playoffs?
He is stopping. He's going back. He's going to run down. Ball gets away. This one's over.
Oh, my freaking goodness.
But I got the Twins signing Carlos Correa.
Jeff Passan has the Giants getting Chris Bryant. I am taking the Atlanta Braves.
Second half, we just got our ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a first down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. We sucked. The second half, we sucked.